Well, good morning. How are we doing this morning? Are we ready? Well, Peepaw's not. Peepaw overslept, so Peepaw didn't get up. Peepaw hadn't had his cup of coffee yet. Peepaw didn't have a chance to review the stories and stuff that has happened overnight. Because Peepaw was up helping his wife make some confectionaries for her office Christmas party last night. Oh, so I apologize. It's going to be a little bit I don't know. It's gonna be a little wild and crazy in here this morning, I guess, but that's okay. We like it wild and crazy, right? So, all right. Anyway, oh, there's so much to do. Okay, so we're just gonna get into it. We probably won't even have time for a peepaw story today, guys. That's just how busy it is. Okay. Uh, let's start off with the morning yucks. So this is a little picture here of Santa Claus, and he's got his little elfie stick. So he's got so you can do the still a little selfie, little elfie stick. So I don't know. I think these things are funny. I think these little Christmas memes like that they kind of crack me up. So anyway, uh, first thing that I want to cover is yesterday evening, right before we went live over on Dave's show. Um, I in my Twitter feed and uh, not only my Twitter feed, but Xylee Gets Real. And by the way, if you're not watching Xylee Gets Real of the evening, she streams usually later of the evening, usually a lot later than I can stay up and watch, and so I have to watch her shows. Like I know she streamed last night, and so I'll have to watch hers today. So I'm always like a day behind on these things a lot of times. But anyway, Xylee sent me a quick little DM last night. Um, and because we first covered this over on Dave's, but I've been following it and stuff. And anyway, last night we sadly had to report that um, Kraken in the Box, the YouTube channel of the I think he's 10 years old, the little boy who's terminally ill because of the heart conditions, and he was the one that Johnny Depp had done the shout out for, and he was wanting to get his channel to 100K, right? His YouTube channel got terminated. And I was really trying to figure out what was going on, right? And the first thing that it's so sadly these days, the first thing that pops in your head, and something like this happens because I think we've become so jaded, as a society, but was, oh God, it was a scam. We've all been scammed, and we're all, we've all whatever. And I was like, but but Zolly and I were kind of talking, and we was like, well, hopefully it wasn't a scam, but maybe it was also because he grew so fast that it triggered something in the YouTube algorithms that the bots got it. Thought, well, maybe it was a bunch of, the YouTube bot thought he had a bunch of bots or whatever, and that's what caused it, whatever. And so anyway, the channel got terminated. It was like, golly, but so I know a bunch of people, and I mean a bunch of people started just going at Team YouTube and at YouTube and YouTube creators. I tweeted, everybody was tweeting. Rakita Law was tweeting about it. I mean, you name it. All these people, was going at YouTube trying to figure out, what in the devil is going on here, right? We got a response, and let me just bring this up here on the screen here. So this person, the real Laura B. All this young man at Kraken Box wanted to be a Make a Wish was to earn his 100K YouTube plaque. Many pulled together to help this terminal heart patient. At Team YouTube, why would you terminate his account? And of course, she has some screenshots here of different things. and some story about uh, uh, Corey, and a picture where he's actually was lighting. He actually was able to there in this town of Ripley, uh, there where close where he lives or where he lives. He was able to turn on the Christmas lights. It was the first time that a person who was not mayor of the town had been allowed to do the lights in. I read this. I can't remember. It was like a very long time. Okay, a very long time, right? Um, like I said, Captain Jack had even did a video and stuff for him, right? So Team YouTube responds and says, "Thanks for bringing this to our attention. We're looking into this. We looked into this and restated the channel." We're also working on getting the Creator Award to Corey. So, the good news is the channel was reinstated. And maybe just a smidgen of our faith in humanity could be restored as well. Or at least mine was, because I was really I was very worried that this was just some sort of, scam or something, and that we got taken in, Dave and those guys were like, "Oh, this would be a great story if it was," and da 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 da. And I was like, "No, guys, this would break my heart," and it would have broke my heart. Um, but there again, I'm still kind of a softie, and they're jaded, so I'm just glad that was all a mistake. I'm glad that it worked out and that the channel has been restored. He's like at 170,000 subscribers now. I think before it's all said and done, he's going to hit way over 1 million. I really do. And so that's awesome, right? So we had some uplifting news. We had some good news. So now we have to take the bad, right? Because with the good always comes the bad. And let's just get into this because it's kind of a stuff. So this is Andrew Tate. And in this video, Andrew Tate, he tweets out, he says, "I'm just going to come out and say the truth because everyone else is afraid." And this was about the Harry and Meghan on Netflix. I have not watched this documentary miniseries that is on Netflix. I have Netflix. I haven't watched it. I don't know if I will watch it. I quite honestly, I don't think there will be anything revolutionary or anything that would necessarily be in there that I don't probably already know. And what I mean by know is that my gut instinct tells me is going on in the situation or what was going on in the situation in that sense. I mean, sometimes you don't have to actually be a part of it. You don't have to be, quote, a fly on the wall. You don't have to be present when something's happened to sit back, look at a situation, know, and see what's happening and just know, but say, okay, yeah, I know what's going on there, right? You know what I'm saying, guys? It's one of those things you just know, because you know, right? And so, but let's listen to what Mr. Tate here has to say.
I'm not trying to make enemies, because trust me, I have enough. But I feel compelled to comment on this Meghan and Harry documentary. Why is nobody pointing out the obvious? As usual, Andrew Tate, the man who has to get canceled for saying water is wet, I'm just gonna fucking say it. The basic premise is that Meghan and Harry are innocent and the royal family is guilty and bullying them and picking on them, and that England as a whole has bullied them and picked on them. The reason being because they are racist. Why is nobody else saying that Meghan Markle isn't black? She's whiter than me. Not only is she whiter than me, she's whiter than the current Prime Minister of the UK. She's whiter than the Mayor of London. She's not even black. Why is nobody talking about this? The fact she's pulling the race card is absolutely and utterly insulting to every dark-skinned person who has ever genuinely suffered from racism, ever. If you're sitting there and you're dark-skinned and you suffer from racism, why are you allowing this light-skinned white woman to come along and use racism as defense for the fact that she's just not a likable person? And nobody likes seeing the Prince of England cock. Because that's all that's happened. No one likes seeing the Prince of England be a bitch. And we know it's her fault. It's nothing to do with your skin color. We just don't fucking like you. The only people who are sticking up for her as well are these race-baiting, random liberal black people. Why? She's using the race card and she doesn't even deserve it. No one's fucking racist against her. She was famous. She was fine. She was in suits or whatever, running around doing whatever haram stuff she was doing. There's no racial implication here. Nobody likes her at all. So
guys, what do you think? Do you think it's what Andrew Tate here is saying is just because that nobody likes her, that she just has a horrible personality, that she did not endear herself with the family and with the country? Or do you think it's because it's, as Megan says, is because of racial? Dad on Dave says this dude needs to figure out his own accent before he debates other card pulling capabilities, right? So here's what I'll say. I don't know on this as far as this particular aspect. It could be, there could be maybe a smidgen of both. You know, the thing of it is sometimes people just don't get along, right? Sometimes people just don't mesh. Sometimes people just, for whatever reason, they just, it's kind of like oil and water. You know what I'm saying? They just don't mix. And take the fact that there's this royal family and that kind of stuff out of the picture. Just remove that, right? How many times in your own families have you had somebody that is, it could be a brother or a sister, or it could even be a cousin, whatever, that marries somebody, right, or is dating somebody that is just not a mesh for your family, right? Doesn't fit. But that particular person loves that other person, and anyway, I don't know. I think this is kind of one of these deals where, well, okay, let's go back for a second and let's talk about Harry's mom, right? Harry's mom and the royal family did not get along at all, right? They wanted Princess Diana to act and do a certain way and behave a certain way, and Princess Diana was not, that she just couldn't do what it was that they were wanting her to do, and act and behave in a certain way, and maybe this is something along those same way. Could be maybe that Harry is more like his mother, and is inclined to be attracted to someone more like his mother. So anyway, but like I said, I don't really care too much about that, but chance, I guess, basically for Andrew Tate to espouse his nonsense or whatever. So anyway, it is what it is, right? All right, so we got some Salvo news here this morning. So Salvo was live streaming last night, and Banana, that is such, oh my God, dude. Banana's off the rails this morning, guys. Just off the damn rails. Oh God. Oh geez. What even is this? Okay. So Salvo Pancakes has a little bit of a thing he's going to address here before us this morning, guys. And he's going to put all of the rumors to rest. I think it's very important that we listen to what Sabo says here.
So there's a rumor going around that I doxed Robert, a.k.a. Bob, a.k.a. Tipster. I did. And what are you guys going to do about it? I doxed him. I went on illegal forums and found his last name. And I have his phone number, and I have his address, and I have everything. Bob. If you hear anybody refer to Bob as Tipster, okay? And I mean this, and I will be giving out $1 to everybody that I see. That is true, Mel. That is true. That is true, but let them think it, all right? Let them think it. So, if you see anybody call Bob Tipster, go, you're dead naming him. His name is Bob. You're dead naming him. His name is Bob. Okay?
Fuck Salvo Pancakes.
Andy Zucchini with the...
Did he steal my soundbite? Hang on a second here, y'all.
Bob, you're dead naming him. His name is Bob. Okay?
Fuck Salvo Pancakes.
Andy Zucchini!
Oh, no. Someone sucked to the chat at the same time as Dono hit up. I'm such a goober. Oh, Lord. Shorty Shell, thanks for subbing to the chat. I appreciate that. So anyway, Salvos has gone full, I guess, was it mask off here, right? And he says that he has Tipster's information. But if you call him Tipster, you're dead naming him. So anyway, I don't know, guys. So something tells me that Salvo's not quite through poking Tipster a little bit here. So we'll have to, and then there's another section here. Let me see if I can, okay, here we go.
Go over the star.
Okay. So he's got some news where he's going to talk about this situation between, was AB, I think it's AB Starkiller, I think is the guy's name. Anyway, if you guys may not, just a little bit of backstory on this one. He and AB Starkiller, who is a member of the H3H3 podcast, him and his wife and another person were having a, what do you call it? They were at a hotel or whatever, and they were leaving, and AB was skateboarding in the underground parking lot, which is a big no-no, right? I think anybody with a brain in their head knows that you don't skateboard inside a parking garage where there's people at, because you could hurt somebody or hurt yourself or whatever, right? So for liability reasons, hotel is going to have signs up or saying don't do this stuff, right? But there's people like AB and that think, well, hey, I am who I am, and the rules don't apply to me because I'm kind of a star or whatever, right? So anyway, there was an employee there of the hotel that got on to him and said, hey, don't be doing this. And AB and them made a big production about it, saying that they were stalking them, and the girls were saying, oh, I was so scared. They got the car. They're like, I'm so scared, and was shaking. And oh, was he going to? The guy was like, looked like he was like 60 years old, right? And there are three people in their late 20s, early 30s. I'm sure the 60-year-old man is going to do something, but whatever. He was just following them to make sure they didn't ride on the skateboard again, because he looked like, I'm sure, one of these smart ass kids that says, yeah, and then goes on back to doing whatever. Well, evidently Salvo has an update to that story. So let's listen to because Salvo's been covering this from the get-go. Because AB tried to get the guy fired from his job. So let's see what happens.
Starkiller and AB stuff, right? So we are waiting for the Starkiller, or we're waiting for the they tape, but let's go over the Starkiller and AB new updates here, right? So the last time we heard about Starkiller and AB, well, I talk about them a lot, right? But this storyline, they posted this, right? So AB has been on a crusade since September 26th. So many, many moons, many celestial patterns here, right? And this is a story that we've been covering ad nauseum, right? Ad nauseum. You guys all seen the video, I'm assuming. And apparently, here's the gist of it.
You're not supposed to be riding skateboards here.
Oh, sorry about that.
Look at the signs around here.
I don't see any signs.
And are you riding skateboards?
They're skateboarding. They're saying slurs. They're swearing. They're scraping up cars here and there, and they unfortunately try to get this old man fired. Pause. I have the they tapes.
Come on. I thought there was more to it here, Sabo. What's going on here? I don't know what the they tapes are. So anyway, so evidently, I guess I don't know. I don't know where that's even going. That's what I get, I guess, for not anyway. So, I guess we'll just move along. Anyway, I thought there was more to that. Apologize that it's after the tape W. Okay, so let's go over here after the tape W. Let's see here. The timestamps don't have. Okay, hang on here. Let me scrub it a little bit here. Okay, here we go. We'll go back to it here.
Marriott, right? Marriott. For assistance with a situation that occurred at your Marquee San Diego Marina location. My party and I were harassed by an employee during our stay. I've reached out multiple times for assistance, and to my knowledge, no action was taken, right? No action was taken. He's been trying to get this old man fired. Well, we have an update, guys, and it's sad. It is so sad. 5335, we have a sad update to this story.
Every Tuesday.
Hi, Ethan. Oh, guys, by the way, guys, look how hot Ethan's looking. Ooh, he's a smoke show. Guys, look at Ethan. He is so sexy now, huh? He's Wellbutrin hot.
Fuck Salvo Pancake.
Cassandra with the 1. Thank you. This is the boxer, right? Exactly, Cassandra. Good point. By that Asian dude or something. Little widow wife. He was fired. Child of Wellcat. Yeah, he was fired. Guys, look at Ethan, the poster child of Wellbutrin. He is looking very pretty. Very handsome. I'm in love with him. That's what the H3 is sexy now. I'm not even kidding. You know, he lost. Is going to update, right? Yeah, and justice for this old man, right? You'll never believe what happened.
Up until you're on the verge of vomiting.
Yeah, I wish more people listen to me. You know.
Also, I guess while we're doing an update.
Okay, so again, here he is. Here is the devil reincarnated. Guys, why is he called Star Killer? Do we know why he's called Star Killer? Because he hates Jewish people. He wants to kill the stars of David's. So here's the devil reincarnated. I hate his tattoos. I hate his hair. He's one of these Arabs. He's one of these Arabs that really, really wants to look pretty, right? And he's got his AirPod in because he's listening to music or something. So here he is, out of the blue, right? Ethan, not even talking about his Marriott incident. What does he got to say? What does he got to say? Say it.
Yeah, I wish more people listen to me. You know.
Also, I guess while we're doing updates, people keep asking me about the Marriott.
People keep asking me about the Marriott.
Finally responded. They gave me a gift card for a free stay at the Marriott.
Oh, look at him look right into that camera. Is that what you wanted? You wanted a free stay? Ugly.
Marriott, and the gentleman, I guess was...
He got a free stay. That's good with him. But the cherry on top?
Fired.
They said they should.
The gentleman, I guess was fired.
Fuck Salvo.
They said they shared that with you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Okay, so let me. There's a little bit to unpack here. First of all, I'm not saying that Star Killer's lying here. Okay. But what I'll say is proper business protocol is to tell the complainant is that that this is being addressed and being looked into, and since it is now a personnel matter, we cannot address it. Okay, so if they actually told him that, then they mishandled that as far as from a professional side of thing. Uh, I'll just say that. But anyway, we've got Cozy Thoughts says that I guess Sabo actually calls. Okay, so let me slide on over here to that point, the timestamp that they're providing here, and let's see here, because supposedly Sabo calls the Marriott there. Let's see what happens.
Greetings from the Marriott Marquis in sunny San Diego, located at 333 West Harbor Drive, San Diego, California, 92101.
Oh no, he docks the hotel.
Nobody call them.
For general reservations, please press 2. For sales, please press
Again.
Okay.
Please wait. You are being transferred to the operator and travel. Inspiration follows.
Don't.
Thank you for calling the Marriott Marquis San Diego Marina. How may I assist you?
Hi, I need to talk to a manager now.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, and what does this regard?
You guys treating old people terribly?
Okay. Give me one moment, okay?
Yeah.
Oh
The
Lord,
sounds
Sabo.
of water and wind. When you let your mind travel.
Okay.
Can you guys
Hi, sir. So my manager is occupied at the moment.
What is he doing?
He's
Well, that's kind of sexist. Maybe it was a woman. Come on, Sabo.
on a phone call with another guest. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I can wait around for him.
Okay.
Okay. So, what is your name?
Hope?
Your name is Hope?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your job there?
I do front desk.
You do front desk. Okay. So you do front desk. And how well do you know like other staff? Like how well do you know the maids? How well do you know the janitors, people that work in the parking garages?
Not very much.
Not very much. Okay. And what's your manager's name?
Sam.
Sam. Okay. All right. Well, I'm mad and I'm going to wait around for your manager. Because now how much do you make an hour?
That's personal.
Personal. Okay.
Come on,
Okay.
Sabo.
Well, do you know the H3 podcast?
I'm sorry?
Do you know Ethan Klein of the H3 podcast?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. And tell him this is like crisis level for you guys.
Okay. I'll go ahead and transfer you.
Thank you.
All right.
Satisfy your coffee or snack by Marina.
Restrooms with stuff. One of the front desk managers. How can I help you?
Hey, Benny. My name is Salvo Pancakes. What's going on with you tonight, man? How busy are you?
Yeah, fairly busy.
Fairly busy. How come? Are you?
Come on, Sabo.
No. More so just having a busy night at the hotel.
Okay. How many room? What's your vacancy like?
Hey, how can I help you, sir?
So yeah. So my grandpa worked for you guys up until this week. And you guys unjustly fired him for doing his job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, sir. This really sounds like something that you would want to speak more so to like an HR representative, not so much.
Transfer me. Transfer me.
Manager.
Transfer me.
There's no one in our HR department at this moment, sir.
Okay.
They can be reached
Okay.
hours of 8:30.
Okay. Okay, Benny. Hold on. Okay, I'm directing this call. Just please sit back and just take notes, because I need to know the facts of why my grandpa was fired. Okay. Acknowledgement.
Again, that's something that I'm not going to be able to provide much.
I know, but
insight on.
I'm just trying to understand the rules here. I'm just trying to understand the rules here. Okay. So what is your guys' policy and standard?
Okay. I understand what Savo's doing. I understand it's a bit, and he's trying to help the guy. I'll give him a bit for the doubt that he's trying to help the guy. He's trying to entertain his audience and whatever. Okay, fine. And I'm not saying for 1 minute, listen, I'm not saying that possibly, something should be done to try to maybe get this guy's job back. I definitely think Star Killer was way out of line. I think he was way out of line tagging and going after him like he did. Star Killer was way out of line riding a skateboard in the underground parking garage. The guy was doing his job saying, hey, don't do this. The way that he targeted him was way out of line. I have, but anyway, but you know what? Each to his own. Everybody handles things and does things differently. But anyway, I think so. I guess the thing of it is, what's that here? He's distracting the 20-year-old hotel manager from getting coked up and molesting the maids. He's literally a hero. Well, Savo definitely is entertaining. And I do know that he is a hero to a lot of people. And I do believe that he is I do believe that he is a breath of fresh air. And he, in a lot of ways, I don't always agree with all of his, approaches to things. But here's the great thing about that too, right? We don't have to agree, right? That's what makes things interesting. So anyway, that is from Savo's stream last night. I don't want to use all of his stuff. I don't think that's fair to him. So go check out Savo Pancakes, and you can watch the rest of that and kind of see where that goes. Anyway, so this next one, I'm not quite for sure about all the ins and out of this, but we'll see if we can, as a group, just kind of figure this out and kind of go through this together here. Okay. So, evidently, this here is Maya. And Maya is Repzion's ex, I think, girlfriend. I don't think they were. I don't think it was like a fiance or everything. Ex girlfriend. I think that. Anyway, she tags Keemstar in her tweet here. And it's kind of weird how she did it, because she said she did in and then at Keemstar in Savo server last night. I think what she probably meant to do is maybe put like a period here or something before that, so that the at here would actually get notified or whatever. But it's typo or whatever, so whatever. But anyway, she says, in Savo server last night, multiple people wouldn't stop having underage photos of me. They spread a general chat talking about CP of me nonstop. I just got timed out by a mod for somebody talking about my CP again. Jessica Pizzo screenshots this and says, wait, they were doing what in Savo's Discord server? Why did she tag at Keemstar? LOL. Guess getting banned wasn't that bad. I guess I'm taking from that. I guess Jessica got banned from Savo's server. She goes on to say, quote tweets another thing, says here at Maya, whatever. Some other people here, Savo, Keemstar, ooh, that's fucking gross, and it's disgusting that Savo is allowing them to commit a crime. You should go to the authorities with these screenshots and let them take care of it. And Jessica says, I can almost guarantee there was no CP going around, and it's Maya being mad she got timed out. I need a Salvo mod to confirm, even though I'm 85%, I'm sure that I'm right. Maggot Edits chimes in, says, I guarantee she's lying or exaggerating the situation. Granted, Salvo's server is a cesspool with lots of questionable shit going on, but I don't believe anything Maya says. If it was true, you'd think she'd have screenshots at the very least. And Colton says, I can tell you what happened. Someone came in my Discord DMs last night, asked me to come into Salvo's server to sort Maya out, since she's apparently spurging at everyone for no reason. I joined with no surprise. She was. Says, I kneeled on her neck repeatedly for 15 minutes. Great cardio. And it ended with everyone voting for Maya to be banned, since I showed her confession for spreading RP. She kept trying to accuse me of CP, but it wasn't sticking with anyone, since she kept posting images that only disproved her own claims. I literally had to help her explain her own screenshots at one point. Man, anyway, I apologize there. As she was still burying herself miserably, people been telling me they've been leaving because of her, and I don't blame them. I hope Salvo and everyone else exile her. So evidently, that I guess they had the Maya Salvo crossover. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know what. I think Maya is a troubled soul. I really do. But and just to kind of put some things into context here, right? Because, Maggot Edits, even came in and said, hey, I guarantee she's lying or exaggerating, right? In this tweet here, she says, I guarantee you she's lying and exaggerating. It kind of put some, I guess even more credibility behind this all being just a bunch of crap that Maya was saying or whatever. Maggot Edits has had her own issues with Salvo, right? And here's an example of this, right? Where, Salvo tweeted out, I hope your kids die. And then, she was saying, Salvo doesn't talk about people's kids though, right? Catch this block, you weirdo. Then goes on to say, where are all the people who cry about how you don't bring kids into online drama now? Oh, wait, it's fine for Salvo, right? And then she goes on to say it's continued. Now he's blocked on Discord. So, for whatever reason, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know, I don't know the reason why or why, this is going on as far as between Salvo and Maggot here. I don't know. She's got screenshots here showing that they, I don't know if that's I don't know. I don't know the back door there. I don't know. I just want to show that, even in this situation over here, she was standing up saying, no, I don't think this would go on. There are some questionable stuff going on, but she doesn't believe that this here was going on. So even though she has her own issues with Salvo about things, she was just giving to me, I think, excuse me, I think that actually goes to credit to say, yeah, that wasn't going on. So in other news, kind of moving along, not too long ago, Mitch from the Shockmouths channel got into a little bit of a, I don't know what you call it. He put out a Twitter bet, I guess you would call it, where he said that, let me find it here, that if one of his likes got, I think it was 50 likes, that he would do an OnlyFans, and show his butt post OnlyFans of his butt, right? And so anyway, that happened. And so where's it at here? Oh man, yeah, here we go. Bring it up here. So anyway, Mitch has his OnlyFans. Okay. His account has been approved. It is up. He can now post pictures, and he says the bare ass cheeks drop will be this weekend. So if anybody is inclined or so inclined to see Mitch's bare buttocks in all its hairy glory, I'm sure it would be quite hairy. You can join his OnlyFans and see his buttocks. I, for one, have no inclination to see Mitch's hairy butt. And let's see here. Anyway, so anyway, you know what I'm going to do this morning? If you, let's see, I think I'm going to do something a little bit different this morning. I'm going to hop in the Discord. Okay. I will be, it's in the Clear as Mud podcast. The Discord link, just actually showed up just a second ago. If you would like to conversate with me a little bit this morning, we got a few minutes here. Hop in the waiting room and we'll have a conversation. We can talk about anything that I covered this morning, or if there's something else that maybe that you're aware of that I did not cover and you would like to talk about it, we can do that too. So go ahead and just hop in the waiting room, and we'll go over that. And while I'm waiting for that to see if anybody does that, okay, we caught it. So, good morning, John Bon Jovi. How are you this morning, dear?
I'm great. How are you?
Well, if I can get this frog out of my throat and quit sounding like this, I'll be doing great. So, what have you got for us this morning?
Oh, I don't have much. I'm just getting ready for work.
Okay.
Watching your show.
Okay. All right. So, so you have me on while you're getting ready for work, huh?
Yeah, that's what I do in the morning.
Well, I appreciate that. I've seen a lot of people say like they listen to the podcast while they're driving to work, while they're getting ready for work, and so I appreciate that. And I feel like I found kind of like a little window of time here that really no one else was doing anything, and it seems to be working out well. And
I think your show is great for the normal people that have normal jobs. Because I can't stay up late.
Yeah.
And watch and listen to all this stuff. Nor do I really want to. And I like the calm, distilled version that I get in the morning.
Yeah.
It keeps me as up to date as I need to be, because I really don't need to be any more up to date than this.
Yeah.
And
well, one thing I am is calm and distilled, because there's a few times where I'll get a little excited and I can get, passionate about something. But for the most part, I'm pretty laid back, and so I've had several people say that because of just the way my disposition is, that it's good for this type of a morning, because like you said, the more normal people who have a 9 to 5 job or 8 to 4, whatever it is, that's getting up and stuff, it kind of gives them a recap and stuff. The only thing that I'm going to have to start doing, I think I'm going to have to start get up even a little bit earlier than what I have been getting up, just so I have enough time to kind of digest. Now, I've got a great person, paw prints that gives me, gives me about 90% of everything that I have of a morning, right? And stuff because, I guess she's a night owl. And so when I get up of a morning, I've got these Discord DMs with her that it's just a big, long list, and she does an excellent job in presenting things in a very, chronological order for me. And but sometimes, like for example, like with the, watching the Salvo stream, watching videos and things like that, that's really something I've got to try to get in and do ahead of time to try to get to so I understand the heart of it. Because otherwise, like unfortunately this morning, I'm having to jump and speed through trying to get to, and when you do things like that, sometimes you miss crucial points or whatever. And so I've got to figure out a way to do that a little bit better. But other than that,
I don't think you should get up any earlier. I think what you're doing is perfect. If you miss some stuff, you miss some stuff. But don't turn it into a fourth or fifth job. You've already got a lot on your plate.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing of it was the original purpose for this show, or what it was I thought, I'm up of a morning anyway, and I'm usually researching and getting things ready for Dave's shows and stuff, right? And so my original thought for this was, well, I'll just kind of show people how I research and how I find, and go through. Hang on here. I got a donation here for just a second. So Banana Grabber tipped $5. It says coffee for PeePaw. Well, I appreciate that. And I will definitely use it to buy me some more of my community coffee that I love. But I wanted to do that, but then it kind of morphed a little bit into actually covering some of the stuff. And the thing about it is I don't want to overcover this stuff and oversaturate this stuff because, the whole purpose was to get information, for Dave's stream as well. And so I don't really want to oversaturate so that you guys won't tune into Dave. And by the way, while I'm speaking of Dave, if you guys did not watch his stream last night, you've done yourself a huge disservice. Dave had a really big event happen IRL that he got on video, and we were able to watch it last night and have play-by-play commentary by Dave on what happened. So let me just get that, pull up that URL from last night. And if you guys have not, if you guys didn't watch it, I'm going to give you the link here. You need to 100% go over there and check that out. When this stream is over with, by the way, don't leave me just yet, but check that out because Dave had quite a thing. And after the stream and stuff, we were talking. What Dave did was great content, okay. But as a friend to him, I'll be honest with you, I gave him I guess you'd call it the fatherly talk or whatever, right? But the thing that you have to understand about, because a lot of people look at what, they think, oh, he shouldn't have done this, he shouldn't have done that, or whatever. People like Dave cannot not do that. And let me explain to you why. There are people who are heroes. And people like Dave and Tommy C don't like that word necessarily used about them because they don't think that they're heroes. But I'm going to tell you why they are heroes. Okay. So you have men and women who become police officers, or you have men and women who become fire, personnel and stuff, right? Or they become soldiers, right? These are the people that when things happen, they run towards the danger. Average people like myself, we run away from the danger. They run towards the danger because they are born different. Okay. Now, these people are giving training and tools on how to negate the danger that they're going into and how to increase their odds of survivability when going into that danger. But it is something that they are instilled with. It is something that they're born with. This is not something that they're trained to do, right? They're just giving the tools to deal with the situations once they get there. But the innate thing that is inside of them that makes them who they are, that is something that is God given, right? So they're going to run towards the danger. They're going to go towards that, right? To protect other people, to protect, quote, the innocents, people like myself. Okay. And so that's why they're heroes. And to tell them not to do something, not to run into danger, to confront danger, you might as well tell a duck not to get into water. It's just not going to happen, right? And so when something like that happens, and knowing all the history that Dave has as far as his medical situation that he received while serving in the military in or overseas, right? He could have re-injured himself and become, disabled again, right? Or a huge setback even. So, that's what makes Dave who he is. So, so yeah, if you haven't watched that stream last night, if you didn't see what happened, you need to 100%, you need to watch that and see why Dave is a hero. People like Tommy C are a hero. People like Lord Vega are heroes. These are all military men that are in our community that serve and protect it. And so, and that's why they are due the respect that we should give them always. So anyway, well, listen, I'm going to wrap it up, but thanks for calling in, John. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day at work today, hon. And hopefully it won't be too crazy for you. Okay.
Can I do a little shameless self promo while we're
You can do,
talking about
yes,
morning
100%.
shows?
Yes, 100%.
On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. Central, after your show, I do a stream where I do a live stream of my bird feeders while the birds are waking up, and I play some nice music. So,
was that the one? Where was it stream? Where was that shared at? I saw something. Banana had shared.
People have shared it around a little, yeah.
Was it? Let me see something here.
I don't know if I can post links in chat, but I can give it to someone who can. Or Banana can post it probably.
Let me look at my history here right quick, because I actually clicked on it, and I watched it a little bit the other day. It was very calming, I guess would be it was, because you had some really just real light music playing. Where is that in my feed? I guess it didn't register that in my history. Let me see if I can find that.
If you can't, it's on if you follow my Twitter, my handle's at Cozy Thought, like COZYTHOT.
Cozy. You said THOT. THOT.
Yeah, Salvo shared it the other day. I think Banana has shared it.
Okay,
No, Clara shared it.
I thought I was following you, but I was not. I apologize for that. Yeah, here we go. So here is, here we go. We'll do this right here, and so you can check out John Bon Jovi's. Let me bring it up here on the screen so you guys can see it. This is her channel, and you can see she's got bird feeders where the little birds come out, and just some very lo-fi, relaxing music. If that's the type of thing you want to have on it, kind of maybe in the background, just to kind of help you get going, you can definitely check that out, 100%. But thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. And make sure to check out John Bon Jovi's channel here, okay? And I'll just link the channel here as well and put it in the chat. There we go. All right.
Thanks. Have a great day.
You too, hon. Bye-bye. Okay. So, let's see, where else was I going? There was something else I was looking for. Just a second here. I lost my thought. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Also, coming up here in just about 30 minutes, and I'm going to put a link in the chat for it as well. Nerdy John is going to be going live with his Nerdy in the Mornings in about 30 minutes. So make sure and check him out. Lord knows what he'll have going on today. There's just no telling. And I think that's about it. We will have... So as far as I know, we will be having Thursday, or I don't know what, I can't remember what he calls it. Nicholas DiOrio should be joining Dave tonight. Probably about, I think it's normally around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. But irregardless, watch my Twitter, watch Dave's Twitter, and for the announcement exactly what time it is. But we'll have Nicholas DiOrio tonight. And Dave and DiOrio. Yeah. I don't know what all we'll be discussing tonight. Nick always has a hodgepodge of news and information. And we'll see what happens there. But anyway, thanks for tuning in this morning. Appreciate you. I thank you for all the recent subs. Thank you for all the shout outs that all of you guys, retweeting the streams and shouting out and stuff. I appreciate it. The channel just continues to grow. And it's really overwhelming. It really is. I didn't ever, you guys are humbling an old man. I'll just put it that way. You're humbling an old man. But anyway, I appreciate you. I'll take care. And we'll see you in the morning. Okay. Oh, I guess I got to do my patented thing. So keep your powder dry, and I'll see you in the funny papers.
Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame.